juice. It's your boy, Smoke Screenless Fry.
Jesus loves you. Jesus loves you, fam. Now, we're going to take off the Jesus hat, put it to the side, and BAM! Alright, fam, this video is going to be a little different. This is mostly about a scare that I had because I thought that I had broke this guy right here, fam. I really did. And so what happened was I was heating him up as I took him out of the package, and this is the blow dryer that I always use. Nothing fancy, but yeah. So I used this, I heated him up as usual, did the legs and everything, and went to go bend his knees, fam. And let's see, this one was fine, but now it's tight, so I'm not even messing with it again. Then I went to go do this one. It was starting to go, and then it just popped. I was like, oh my goodness. And if you look right here, you can see how it's messed up, right? You can see how there's like part of the material coming out of here, right? Showing you the difference compared to this one. It's not like that. So what happened was, put him back down. So since it broke, what I did was I just got a nail. It was like one of those wood screws. I should say not a nail, but a wood screw. And so I got one of the regular wood screws. So I took the screw, put it in. Well, I held it there and I had a hammer and I beat it in a little bit, right? So I could get it to hold. Once I was able to get it to hold, then what I did was I took this. You can get any kind of drill, whatever. I just took this because I didn't want it to be extremely strong where it may go in too far and really mess it up. And then added this on here that would catch on to the screw that I was using. Once I did, I just screwed it in enough. Oh, let me back up a little bit. Before I did that, I got a screw, and when this piece was missing, you know, there's a hole. I heated this up. I heated the broken piece off that I showed you in this picture right here. So here's the piece that's still broken off. And I'm not going to say what it looks like, but that's the piece that's broken off. And this piece goes into the hole of this leg, and then this piece goes into the thigh part right back in here, right? So now I'm going to say that this is loose, but I am thankful that I was able to get it back on. So once I heated that leg up and that piece came out, I then got the screw. I picked the screws I had, got the head, and I took the head and I placed it in here to see if the head would be too big or be perfect. Because what it is I'm going in with the head being down here into here. So the pointy part of the screw is going in here, right? So what I did was then heat this leg up to expand the hole right here. Once I did that, I put the and I had the screw on here. I heat this up, and I took this and I pushed it onto the screw. Now remember, the screw is screwed into here because I showed you that I used this with the attachment to screw the screw in, but I left enough of the head out so that I then heated this up with the hair dryer that I showed you. And once the hole was big enough and it went onto it and then it closed it, then I just pushed it in further and it's there, and voila. Now I'm not even going to try to bend this. I am just happy it's in here and I didn't have to buy another one. I'm not trying to bend any of this particular figure right here I'm not doing too much with it. It's pretty much just standing. Now, you know from my pictures that I usually, do action poses and stuff like that. And I do that with this lino mostly now, because this was my main lino for a good while once he came. And before he came, this one from, that doggone cape. Before he came, this one right here from Target was the one, but a lot of people didn't like, and I was a little irritated as well as to why he was so pink. But it was just to me, it was just a ploy to test out how or should I say an experiment, not necessarily a ploy, but experiment to see how people felt about this new body sculpt. And then if it did good, then their plan to me was to bring out this guy, because of the color being similar to the lino that was already out for Super 7. And then finally we got this guy right here. There's another one like this that's way more orange, a lot closer to the one from back in the day, but he looked too much like Ronald McDonald to me, and he just had this smirk that I just couldn't get past, and he was just a pass for me. But what I was saying before is, you see right here, fam, where this piece right here is missing. You see how this comes down compared to how this comes down? So this leads me to believe, and I could be wrong, but it leads me to believe that they're going to, and see, this already looks like it can pop up. Now you heat this up, and then to eat that, they're either going to get another piece, because you see this right here, there's going to get another piece like this that's more blue on this same figure, and either pop this on, but they'll probably give us a whole nother figure. But they could have just, since they did it like this, which, I mean, it doesn't even make sense, because they could have easily, well, I'm not going to say easily, but they could have gave us another one like this, but this color. They didn't do it. But anyway, so that lets me know they're going to do another one, and this face sculpt to me looks a lot better than the other two. I really do like how this face sculpt looks. So they're definitely getting a little better with Lionel's face. And yeah, that's basically it. Just a little food for thought on if you run into that situation, what you can do, and not have to worry about buying a whole nother Lionel, because that did cross my mind. I was like, oh man, but kept thinking, I wish this was able to come off as well. Like this was like a added on piece that you could just, on like snap it or something where it comes off, and then you just put the other belt on or whatever. That would have been nice. This, I know a lot of people, or that I know, and I've talked about why they don't have wear the claw shield. Oh yeah, like I was saying, fam, a lot of people were saying, why didn't they have the piece in here to where you could just slide the sword in like that? And I mean, that would have been nice if they did it, but a little cheat you can do, fam, just slide this in just a little bit, and just take the sword, put it in that gap, and push it up, and you can get that effect right there. And it's, hold this real good, it's in there, fam. So if you want to get that effect with Lionel and the sword in there, there you go. There's a little something from Smoke helping y'all out, fam. But tell me what you think, fam. Tell me what you think. Do you like this Lionel? Do you like the Light Up Eyes Lionel better? Do you think they should have just stick with the Target one and there was no need for any of these two guys? Let your boy know. And like a fat kid in dodgeball, I'm out, baby. And don't forget to like and subscribe.